Calabunga! Welcome to a Raising a Gamer Surfing on the Waves.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, we are here once again, Cool Night, for another edition of Raising a Gamer. And if you haven't guessed, what are we talking about today, Cool Night?
Okay. I'll give you three choices. Can you just pop up the
We have a game here.
I'm just doing choices for them to try to guess. So, Teenage Ninja Turtles, Mario Kart, and, okay, never mind. Okay, it's just Teenage Ninja Turtles.
Yes, we are doing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the Super Nintendo. So this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time. This was first an arcade game that was later ported over to the Super Nintendo. And let's get this up nice and close. Still considered...
pretty old.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just going to hold this here the whole video. Okay. Still considered to be one of the best Super Nintendo games. Let's talk about your experience. Okay, so you like it. Tell me about it.
I just like the I've watched the movies. I've watched some of the shows, I guess, but I really just like it because they're just kind of like rad, just kind of like love, kind of like teenagers that kind of like just do whatever teenagers do, but they're kind of in a turtle form. The game itself, I like that that you can click a character and you're fighting these ninjas that are just looking so weird. They're like, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a side-scrolling beat-em-up for one. Let's talk about that, just kind of the basics of the game. It has this kind of cartoony style look to it. Now, we didn't play this on our Super Nintendo. We have a Super Nintendo.
Well, we play on our Retro 5, right?
Retron 5, which really clears it up. There's a mode where you can kind of go back and forth from the old look to the cleaned up look as it's ported through the HDMI onto the HD TV, and it really sharpens it up and makes it so much nicer.
Oh, yeah.
So I really like playing it on the Retron 5. It gives it all new life. But it's a side-scrolling beat 'em up, and a little bit of a story behind this. Me and you have played this a number of times on and off.
Yes.
And do you remember where we got stuck the last time we played it?
I'm pretty sure we got stuck on that. Last time we played it? Okay. We got stuck on that weird part where we were fighting the main guy. I forget his name.
Shredder. We were fighting Shredder, so that's level 5. There's 10 levels, and you have to keep throwing. You have to keep throwing the ninja enemies up at Shredder. So you basically throw them onto the screen, basically,
and you have to dodge his attacks.
Yeah, and Shredder's, he's got a bullseye. He's trying to reach out his arm and grab you, and so you have to avoid that. That's where we kept dying. Then, the very next day, my good friend Brett Bodden, who was on a previous video where we did a tour of his room, he came over, and Brett and I played it.
Yes.
And Brett and I got to level 8 out of 10. So we got pretty close to the end. It's not a really long game. It's probably one you could beat in
2 hours?
Yeah, about 2 hours or so.
Yeah.
But the difficulty does ramp up a little bit, and once you run out of continues, you're dead. But now this is called Turtles in Time because what happens after the 5th level is when you beat Shredder, he banishes you back into time, and that's when the game gets a little kind of kooky, but yet still kind of fun because you're fighting ninjas and a mix of pterodactyls and different dinosaurs. Yeah, so it's kind of crazy. So you didn't get to really experience that part. You didn't get far enough, but that's where a lot of the fun really begins, in my opinion. Okay, so do you have, Cool Night, do you have a favorite Ninja Turtle?
I already told you this. No, I like them all. I like...
So here's the interesting thing about YouTube. The things that we talk about off camera don't always... The watchers don't always know those things. So that's why we talk about them on camera.
Well,
so, go ahead.
Hey, Well, I did it beforehand. I told them that.
Oh.
And so I like all of them because Mike is very kind of funny, just kind of like, oh, I want pizza thing kind of guy.
They all love pizza.
Yes,
yeah.
they
Pizza is
do.
actually their power up.
Yes.
Is if you're running low on health, and if you find a pizza box randomly laying around.
I know, but I'm saying in the movies.
Okay.
He's the main guy who likes pizza and is kind of funny. And guys, who's the red guy? Rizal.
Raphael.
I say that wrong.
Rizal.
I've heard that before.
Rizal.
I've heard it before.
Huzzah! He's my favorite character. Okay, so Raphael is actually my favorite character on the cartoons and on the movies, but my favorite to play in the game is Donatello because I like the fact that he has a longer staff, whatever. I don't know.
I did not finish my thing.
Okay, sorry.
So I like him because he's always kind of serious, just on like action. He always gets the things going smooth. The guy with the pogo stick.
Pogo stick? Are you talking about DuckTales?
No!
No one with a pogo stick.
Someone has a stick.
Donatello has it's not a pogo stick. He's not bouncing around on it.
Well, so he has it, and the thing that I like about him is he's kind of like the scientist dude who creates things, I guess. And then, who's the other guy?
So you got Raphael, Donatello, Leonardo, and Michelangelo.
Oh, yeah,
so they're
Leonardo.
all named after Renaissance artists.
Okay. Leonardo, I like him because he's always kind of like on task. He always is on the lookout and just always tries to keep his cool on, I guess.
Okay, cool.
So I like them all.
Okay, so this was a really fun game. Highly recommend it. I will say this, it still holds a lot of value. To buy the legit version, because there are repos, to buy the legit version right now is still probably around $40, so it's a little bit on the high end, maybe even $50. You can get a repo if that's your thing for like maybe $20. I don't know if there's really a whole lot of difference in the two. It's just more if you're a collector or not and you want the real thing. But it is out there. It is still a ton of fun. I actually had a blast. When Brett came over, we were going to play some Xbox One, and I kind of sheepishly said to him, I was like, do you want to play Ninja Turtles? Because it's just that much fun. Okay, what's your overall grade for Turtles in Time?
Cool Knight, right?
Oh, there's Cool Knight, there's Cool Knight Jr., there's Cool Knight eating a
Senior.
hot dog.
No!
There's Cool Knight
I'm going to give it back. Okay.
having a drink of soda. What else is there?
Stop it. Okay.
Cool Knight at the rodeo.
I think Cool Knight Senior, Cool Knight Junior is the worst. Cool
give us a
Knight
grade.
Senior is second. Cool is fourth and third or something. And Cool Knight is fourth. And then...
But that brings up another question. Before we recorded, you were talking about wanting to change your name.
No, I don't want to. No.
Yeah.
No. Okay, I
You wanted to change
No,
it?
I...
Okay, so Cool Knight, what is your overall grade for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the Super Nintendo?
I don't know. I'm just going to go back to my regular grade. A grade, right? I'm going to give it a B. Just B.
Just a B? So you liked it, but you didn't love it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for me, this one's an A+. This one is, it's rare with these older games. I play them and I have a lot of fun with them, but it's rare that I'm itching to come back to it and to play it compared to maybe a new PS4, Xbox One, or Nintendo Switch game. But this is one that I was definitely like, I really want to keep playing this. So for me, this one is top there, A+. I don't know that there's really a better Super Nintendo game. You know, maybe Donkey Kong, which I think we still need to play together, but I really, really like this one.
Okay.
Okay, so Cool Knight. Any last thoughts about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Nope.
Turtles in Time. That's it? Okay.
Okay.